And we just had our American Dreams, and we're going to continue on with just great ideas and cool stuff. This is our setup for our extra large capacity, what I call micro mugs. These mugs are fantastic because they are custom made and built to use in your microwave oven. You can still use them even out of the microwave. Doesn't matter to me, but anybody out there that does their oatmeal in the morning or does any kind of a breakfast cereal, a cream of wheat, any of that stuff that you love, or coffee, anything that you want to keep hot and reheat, you can utilize it because they're designed for the microwave. What you're going to get, and this is ridiculous because I want you to look at the price. These were 30 bucks for 4. It's now $18.95. They dropped the price substantially. They come with the classic vented lids, which I'll show you in just a sec, which are ideal when you're in the microwave to release steam. Otherwise, things blow up, and nobody wants that. That's a bad thing. $18.95 for all 4, reduced shipping and handling. So when you order, I think, Kyle, we just have 2 choices, right? You get 4 in the purple, yellow, teal, and red, which are basics, or you can come over here. This is what we're calling our jewel tones, which I guess are the fuchsia, blue, orange, and green. But just ask for the jewel tones or the basic tones. You're gonna get 4 of each. Another nice thing is each one comes with its own box. So if you need to give gifts, if it's office gifts, whatever it is, each one comes individually boxed and ready to go. I also have the Meal in a Mug cookbook. If you want to grab that, we'll put the item number up for that as well. That's a great deal too, which shows you how you can enjoy great meals every day just by using them. And the number is right at the bottom there. Where's my buddy Mark Gill?
He's over here.
Mark Gill! Let's put it to work, bro.
How are you, my friend?
It's good. You and I we got some fun today. We got this. We got our grill coming up a little bit
really
later
good time.
today.
You betcha.
We've got the crisper trays.
Crisper trays. We are all over it.
Some of Mark's best stuff is here today. But this is something. It's so funny because we have every different kind of size and whatever material coffee mug. These are designed to be microwave.
Here's what's cool. Think about your microwave. It's the biggest appliance in the house that does the least. Think about it. Popcorn and hot water. Come on, that was a lot of money. What Bell & Howell has done has given you a way to actually cook in your microwave, and I mean real meals. So come on in here, let me show you what's going on here, and we'll get to some food. Now, first things first, these are stay cool all the time, including the handles. No matter how hot it gets, what you're cooking, this is always gonna be cool to the touch. Now, Guy, this is a giant 22-ounce capacity, all right? That means that you've got more than 2 servings for every single time you load this mug up. Now, the secret and the magic is in the lid, and in just a second, I'm gonna show you a little animation, but we'll hang off on that for just a second. Have a look here. First things first, there's a silicone ring inside here. That's what keeps everything, including the heat and the steam, trapped inside the mug. That's very important. And when you put the lid on, it locks not once, not twice, but 3 times. And we've even built a vent into the top. Now, let me show you what all that's gonna do for you, okay? We're sitting here at breakfast time, and listen, I used to work in a breakfast restaurant, so did Guy. We all know that you can dirty more dishes in a steakhouse doing breakfast. So here, let me show you how simple this is. Now, when we talk about capacity, this is a 3-egg omelet we're gonna make. We're gonna make it without any pans, no muss, no fuss, no cleanup, no nothing. A little bit of sausage. We've got a little bit of our chopped veggies in there. 1, 2, 3. Now, I've got a very cool animation that shows exactly what happens inside the microwave when I pop this in. Have a look, all right? Now remember, you're not getting 1 mug, you're getting 4 mugs. I love that.
Yeah, for $18.95. And everybody gets their own color as well. That locking lid system is great. It's just, you know how when you have the regular locking storage containers and you love those? That's the same technology that goes into this with the little gasket inside. It keeps everything inside. So what's going on? It's cooking inside there, Mark.
Well, here's what ends up happening. That lid traps the heat inside of the mug. It redisperses that heat, that energy, that steam, and allows for even cooking of everything that you put in. And the vent is calibrated to let out the exact amount of steam to keep all of the flavor, all of the moisture inside of what you're cooking, but it prevents your microwave from ever becoming that splattered mess. And I gotta tell you something, that's magic when it comes time for cleanup. So Guy, let's have a look here. And I'm telling you, I love this.
I smell breakfast.
Here
it smells great.
Is the omelet we just put in. And I want you to see this. So here's what I want you to think about. A fresh, fluffy, perfect omelet with nothing to clean up, and I haven't even mentioned the time. We are at less than 2 minutes for that breakfast and no cleanup. Or if you want to go fancier, my friend,
let's go fancy.
Add a little bit of broccoli, some diced ham, and a little circle of bread, and you have a perfect morning quiche that you've got enough to serve 2 people in 1 mug. So when you've got 4 mugs, you have enough for 8 servings. And if you've got a bit of a sweet tooth, Guy, follow me over here and have a look. You're also
like a little bread
baking in your mugs.
Oh.
This is banana bread, which is lovely to have with that omelet first thing in the morning if you got a little bit of a sweet tooth. So remember, your microwave is not just for popcorn. It's not just for water. Bell & Howell has now figured out a way for you to actually cook. And you want to know what your cleanup
is?
It's
like a little mountain village of banana bread.
Here's your cleanup.
Snow-capped mountain village right there, Eddie.
Right in the dishwasher. How cool is that?
That is amazing. I want you to look at what he just did. And we did this in 2 minutes.
Oh, I forgot the veggies.
It's simple. But if you know, and when you think about it, this is such a affordable way to be able to cook and a fast way to be able to cook. So look, if you want to put your potatoes out there to go with your eggs, you can do that as well. We just steamed them. You can do them in butter if you'd like. Oh,
absolutely.
By the way, really quick, we need flowers for this table. We need to get that buttable thing back. Oh, too late. It already
I love it.
out.
Good stuff. Good job.
Congratulations on that, guys. American Dreams. But hey, let me tell you something. This is such a great idea because most of us think microwave is just for reheating.
That's it.
That's all we do with it. And yet you can, you know, if you've got kids like, you know, I do, and you're running around in a hurry and you're sick and tired of spending $12 or $13 at the little place down the street, get your kids a breakfast sandwich. Why not make it yourself? What if you're in a pinch and you just want to have something healthy for dinner?
Exactly.
I mean, because look, you can buy these little, like the medium shrimp. They're cheap.
Absolutely,
yeah. In Florida, they're pretty much cheap everywhere.
They're in the backyard in Florida.
Look at what are you making there, bro? You just some butter and lemon.
I promised you that we were going to cook, not just reheat. So we're talking real dinners too.
Gourmet.
And this is all in your microwave in a mug cookbook. Yeah. So watch this. I have about 2 dozen shrimp in here, still with some room left. I have some butter for my sauce, a little bit of greens, a little bit of parsley, a little bit of oregano, and some butter to make my little cream sauce. So let me put that aside. That's a fresh meal from scratch. How about your leftovers? You want the best leftover killer in the world? You're looking at it. Like we said, Bell & Howell, you know from all over the network. What do? They enjoy innovations. They enjoy coming up with new ways to make our lives easier. And the best part about this is now we can use that microwave, that giant appliance that we paid a whole bunch of money for a lot more than just simply heating things up. So grab your leftovers, pile it up.
Put your little lid on.
Put your little lid up.
Now you got to remember don't forget to hit the little vent, right, bro?
Exactly, and here's why. Have a look at that animation one more time, and you're gonna see why that vent is so important and why it works with you with the microwaves. And guys, here's what's cool. You don't get your choice of, you get all 4.
All 4 of these.
That's great.
And remember the price break today. It was $29.95. If you get it today, it's only $18.95 for all 4. So you can have one, your husband can have one, or wife, your kids, your grandkids when they come over. You know, think about just the hot chocolate with the marshmallows, right?
Exactly.
Things like that. Or my favorite thing, you know, everybody is eating oatmeal because it's so good for you. But everybody here at HSN, that's how they make it. They make it in the microwave in these little awful paper cups that don't really hold in the heat. In fact, they let the heat out. They're so hot you can't even hold them.
Exactly.
This has a big handle which keeps the heat away from your hand. And I should also mention the capacity of these.
Giant.
Most mugs are, you know, 12, 14-ounce mugs. This is a 22-ounce mug, which enables Mark to actually cook full-size meals inside the mug itself. All right, let's get to the big reveal.
Well, here we go. We've got a few dishes for you to have a look at.
Look at what you did in here.
And guys, I want you to remember, as you're looking at this all happened in the microwave. So follow me over here to the pasta, and let's start with that shrimp scampi. Guys, you can pay a fortune for this at the restaurant, or if you have about 210 seconds, you can make this yourself at home. I've got the butter sauce.
Nice.
We've got that parsley right over the pasta there. Now I'm going to remind you, this is a dinner in your microwave, made fresh in about 2 to 2.5 minutes. How cool is that?
Here, I'll give you a little
bit of green there. I like that. We got a little bit of our leftovers. And this is what's cool. Because of the way this mug works, because of that vented lid, because of the way it holds the steam, all you do is you give it a quick stir, and I want you to see this. There's no frozen parts. There's no steaming hot parts. All you have is that ooey gooey cheese with that sausage and the tomato sauce. There's your leftovers that are turning into just another new meal.
Cheese right
a little
there,
cheese in there.
What are you trying to health it up with those dang green beans? Get those out of there. Put some more cheese on there.
Look at the color of the veggies, you guys.
That's amazing.
It's absolutely perfect. It's beautiful. Wow. It's gorgeous. And you know what? Let's keep on this veggie theme. If you're a veggie fan, you know what? Listen, I'm a grill guy. I get it. It's a real pain to go out and have to fire up that grill, do a bunch of pans. If you have 60 seconds and Bell & Howell's microwave mugs, look what you can put together in minutes.
That's a crazy looking meal. But I'll take it.
You got to be hungry.
You're hungry.
Hungry and healthy.
Oh, don't tell me what you got. Mac and cheese
Mac
going
and
in there
cheese,
now.
I'll tell you. And this is the kind that I love. I love sauce. I love that sauce. And when you do the saucy mac and cheese, what ends up happening is this is cold, that's hot, that's somehow frozen. Because of the lid, because of the way it holds that heat in, every bite's perfect.
And if you like it more well done, it's totally up to you. You just keep it in there a little bit longer. I only have a couple of minutes left to go on this, and Mark is just, he's just cracked the surface here of what he's gonna do in the microwave. I see some caramel things over there, so I guess we're gonna move into dessert. But let me remind you, you have two choices here. You get four no matter which one you pick. Each one comes individually boxed in its own box. So you either go the jewel tones, which are the ones which are over here, and then those are over there on the other side are just called basics, which is your basic colors. So each one comes with a box. If you want that little meal in a mug cookbook, and you can cook some of the incredible meals our friend Mark is cooking for you, that's also right there at the bottom of your screen. You can pick that up. What's next, buddy?
You know, we talked about breakfast, we talked about lunches and dinners, leftovers. I can't leave you without doing desserts. And nothing's easier because of the way that Bell & Howell has constructed these mugs. So here's a real fun one. Take your favorite chocolate cake mix, anything you want to do. Go ahead and fill it about a third full. There's your little rule of thumb. When it comes to cake mixes, fill it up about a third. Now we're going to take some of those caramels that we all love, and we're just going to drop it in there right like that. And for one final time, please have a good close look at what makes these.
You just put that in the chocolate
We just put that right in the chocolate like that.
That's going to be good.
So I'll tell you what, for the last time here, have a look at this animation we've put together for you so you really understand the technology that's put into these mugs. And that's what it is, technology in the mug. That's what Bell & Howell does. They've designed a mug, first of all, that's 22 ounces. That means that you're going to get enough in your 4 mugs to feed a family of 8 people without ever having to dirty a pot or a pan. Once you put it in that microwave and you seal the 3 tabs on that locking lid, the silicone band will keep all of the moisture in place. You're never going to have to worry about cleaning up that microwave, explosions you don't want or need. And that vent allows just the perfect amount of steam to escape out the top to keep everything cooking, even, perfect, wonderfully heated inside, keeps the mess from all over the microwave, and you don't ever have to worry about those hot spots and cold spots. So now that giant appliance that takes up so much room, that does nothing but heat up water and popcorn, now is gonna make you not only some of your favorite meals, but some of your favorite treats. So Guy, here's a lovely glass of cider for you to enjoy.
Thank you,
while
friend.
I tempt people with a little bit of our cakes and desserts. Have a look here. Perfect chocolate cake, and you can see, look at the caramels. Look at that, look. Isn't that beautiful? They are rendered and melted all the way into that cake, all the way down.
Gooey.
All right, we'll give it a little bit of
that looks good,
caramel sauce, just like that. There's your chocolate cake. By the way, 90 seconds.
I thought you were going to say 90 calories.
Yeah, look at me. I eat a lot of stuff that's 90 calories.
What do you got in this one?
Now we've got our snickerdoodle cake.
What the heck?
With a little bit of icing sugar, just like that. And look at this steam, you guys. Isn't that beautiful?
That's the best, bro.
And have a look here.
Is that some kind of a crisp?
Watch this. Look, actually, I want you to hear this. You ready? You hear that?
Yeah, it's crispy.
You've got that crust. So now I'm just going to take a little bit of my ice cream, and I'm going to remind everybody as we walk down the table. Watch what we did here, guys. Follow me along. Chocolate cake, 90 seconds.
Delicious.
Snickerdoodle cake, 90 seconds. A cobbler, 3 minutes. Switch places with me here. Fresh shrimp scampi, 120 seconds to about 3 minutes. Veggies, leftovers, spaghettis, noodles, mac and cheese, omelets, quiche, breads, banana breads, soup, rice, veggies. You name it, Bell & Howell's going to take care of it in the microwave.
All in a cup.
Love it.
You gotta love that. And remember, you get 4 of these. You get those wonderful lids that are built into the top. They're gonna be perfect for you. All at an incredible price break of only $18.95. You're gonna stick around with me today, right?
That's right.
You're coming back. I know you got the crisper trays, and you also have the charbroil coming up a little bit later.
Country needs steak.
Man, God, I can't wait for that. You got any pork in there? You're gonna be doing some
I have
barbecue?
tons of pork in there. 9 pounds of it.
All right, listen, if you want to get a discount on any of the stuff you pick up today, Mark's or anybody else's, how about $10 off by getting an HSN credit card? You can pick that up very easily. Just hit that little blue button right there. It says HSN card, or give us a call. The phone number's on the screen.